Okay, the next part of our review is finding percentiles, or I call them cumulative percentages also. I don't know if that's a real Math League of America phrase, but that's what I'm looking at here. So to compute percentiles, I will give you a table. This is a frequency table where in this case I'm telling you the number of students who own X amount of gnomes. So X is my categories and the number of students that own that many gnomes. And to create my table, I'm going to extend my table here so I can fill in some blanks. Let me do that real quick. There we go. And what I may do here, and this is going to be slightly different than how I did this in class, not much. I'm just going to add one more column, and this column is going to be the cumulative, I think I'm spelling this correctly, the cumulative amount, because that's going to help you with the percentile. You need to know how many total there are, including that category. So, and you're just going to add them together. So for x equals 0 up to that point, I have a total of 5 students. And then when I consider x equals 1, with students who have 1 gnome, that's 7 more, so that's going to be 12. We're simply adding all of the numbers up to that point. Plus 10 more is 22, plus 11 more is 33, plus 18 more is 51, plus 16 more is 67, and then 12 more is 79. So we're just going to add all of the amounts up, and then once you find out those cumulative amounts, there are 79 students total. I just added those in my head, so I'm going to punch them in a calculator real quick to make sure I did that correctly. And I did. So those are the cumulative amounts. And then to get the percentile, you simply take that cumulative amount divided by the total number of students. So there are 79 total. And so my percentile for 5 is simply going to be 5 divided by 79. And then I'll do 12 divided by 79. Then I'll do 22 divided by 79, and so on and so forth. And we will simply punch these in the calculator. So 5 divided by 79 is 0.063, which is the 6.3 percentile. 12 divided by 79 is 0.151, which is 15.1 percentile. And remember, percentile tells you the percentage you did better than. Doesn't mean you got 15% correct or anything like that. It's just you did better than 15% of the population. So if you own 7 gnomes, then you own more than 15%. And then we'll simply punch all of these in. This is very monotonous and tedious, so I'm not going to record me writing all of these numbers down. So let me punch these in my calculator, and you'll see a magically completed table in just a second. And there you go. So those are your percentiles for each of those categories, and that's pretty much all you do for this one. So there you go. I think that was it for this one. Yep.